In 1905, a teenage boy called Alexander Sideris left his little village of Gloucester on Skopelos to emigrate to the USA. He always carried Gloucester in his heart and yearned to spend his last days in his native village. Sadly, this was not to be. But if his bones could not lie in Gloucester, his paintings could. Shortly before he died, he donated his personal collection of 42 works to the church in Gloucester, where a selection may be seen today in a small building. Alexander Sideris settled well in America and eventually became a successful and prize-winning Greek-American artist. At the age of 25, he went to study art in Paris. This had two big impacts on his life and work. First, he remained very much an artist in the European style, and second, while in Paris he met and fell in love with Suzanne, a young French woman from Nice who was to become his wife, lifelong companion, and the subject of many portraits. It was while studying at the renowned Art Students League of New York in 1922 that he was invited to submit a painting for the annual exhibition. This was quite a coup, considering that his fellow students included the young Jackson Pollock and others destined to become famous. During the 1950s, Alexander Sideris embarked on a painting tour of Greece, whilst a major exhibition of his work was presented in Athens. He painted his home village of Gloucester, as seen from the sea off Loutraki, the monastery church of Ios Yannis, later to achieve fame in the film Mamma Mia, Mykonos, the island of Santorini, and many sites of Greek antiquity. He had a particular fascination with Delphi. Perhaps he received a premonition there that he was never to return to Gloucester. Back in the USA, Alexander Sideris exhibited for many years with the influential Knickerbocker Group, gaining a prize for his painting of Santorini, which was painted in a style reflecting the trends he recognized in European art. He would eventually become vice president of the group. Alexander Sideris was an artist with a very wide range. Cityscapes, landscapes, archaeological sites, and still life were all within his capabilities. Never attracted by abstraction, he was always seeking pictorial accuracy whilst conveying the inner life of his subjects. This skill is readily apparent in his portraits, the finest examples of his work. In addition to his secular works, Alexander Sideris studied religious Byzantine painting, and he was commissioned to provide large-scale works for several Greek Orthodox churches, notably in Pensacola, Florida. Towards the end of his life, Alexander Sideris made arrangements for the paintings he had chosen to be shipped to Gloucester. He died in New York in 1978. Over the years, many of the paintings in Gloucester have deteriorated and are in urgent need of professional attention. The Alexander Sideris Association was formed to raise money to conserve the works and to display them online and in a suitable gallery in Gloucester.